Hello friends, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Carrie Rad. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing another video about moving to Los Angeles and what it's like to live in LA. A lot of you guys asked me tons of questions in my last video about moving to LA, the cost of living in Los Angeles, which I will put a card up now if you haven't checked out that video yet, and a link in the description box for you guys. I've decided to just create a series around this topic because you guys asked so many great questions in my last video. You seem to really love it, and I just love talking about LA. I love Los Angeles so much, and so I just wanted to talk more about it with you guys and answer some of those other questions. If I don't answer all of your questions about moving to LA in this video and the last one, please comment them below because I'd love to answer them in the next upcoming videos regarding this topic. I wanted to bring up something that I got a couple comments about on my last video, and it was people who are locals here in Los Angeles commenting, please don't make anybody else move here, please nobody else move here. And I totally understand that concern because people feel like the quality of life has changed a bit because there are so many people in LA now, which is true, but think about it. New York City is the same way. It is a really busy city, and so many people are moving there because they want to pursue their dreams and they want to make things happen in their life. And whether we like it or not, Los Angeles and New York City are two places in the world where people come of all ages to pursue their dreams. And I like that. I think it's really cool to have a city that's thriving all of the time with so many creatives and so many people trying to make things happen. I'm not telling you you should move to Los Angeles, leave wherever you're from and move here, but if you are interested in moving here and you're looking for information on how to or what it's like or how much it costs and all of those things, then I'm happy to give you that information. I'm going to cover things like public transportation, making friends in LA, working in LA, and what it's just generally like living here. I want to start off the conversation by reading this question from Julie L. Makulu on Instagram. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Julie asked, I moved here about a year ago and I'm finding it difficult to fall in love with the city. I've been trying to make it in the TV industry and it's so cutthroat because that's what everyone else is trying to do. And it just seems hard to meet anyone with any other kinds of interests. Do you have any ideas of how to meet normal young people outside of the entertainment industry? And what about LA do you genuinely love? What makes it your favorite city? Maybe if you tell me the things you love about it, I will be able to appreciate those things too. So we definitely have that in common. It's hard to love a city that you feel alone in, and that's the truth. When you first move to a city and you haven't built the relationships and you just don't feel comfortable in it, then you're not going to love it. But over time, when you start building these relationships and you start just like understanding the city and feeling comfortable in it, that's when your mind and your heart will open up to loving it. Why do I love living in LA? There's a lot of reasons why I love living in LA, but the top things that stand out for me, this city is filled with energy. It inspires me every day because there's so many people around me just walking down the street or people that I surround myself. Everybody's trying to make it. Everybody's pushing themselves past their comfort zones. Everybody's super creative and just doing what they love, and that inspires me every single day. Not only that, but just LA as a city in general, the landscape and what it offers is what I love so much. I can be by the beach in Santa Monica and then I can go right up to the Santa Monica mountains and jump on Alex's bike with him and we can rip through there and feel like we are in the middle of nowhere. Then up in Topanga Canyon, you can go up there, disconnect from everything and feel like you are in your own little world, completely separate from the city. And then just seconds down the road, you're gonna be on Pacific Coast Highway and you have Malibu. It's amazing how much Los Angeles has to offer. So many people are like, is Malibu in Los Angeles? And it is. We have this beautiful place that looks pretty close to what Hawaii looks like. Just chilling right there at the end of Pacific Coast Highway, and it's just gorgeous. So there's just so much that this town has to offer and so many things that you can do that it's hard to not find things to do when you're in LA. A lot of you guys asked about meeting people in the city, and I totally understand why a lot of you asked this question because I get it. That was the thing that held me back from loving this city for so long, was because I couldn't make connections. There's two things that come to mind for me when you guys ask these questions, and first and foremost, This might sound cheesy, but it's getting to know yourself and spending time with yourself a little bit more. If you just moved to the city and you've been here for about a year, it's going to feel hard and like a lot of pressure and just frustrating that you can't meet people right off the bat. But use that time that you have alone to embrace your alone time and to learn more about yourself and the things that you like and the things that you like to do, and learn how to enjoy spending time with yourself, because you're going to meet somebody at some point and then your life will be very connected to theirs and to your friends, and you'll always have people to talk to. I promise it will happen. But for the time being, you're doing your own thing, and just try to embrace that as much as you can. And when you do really want to meet people, just strike up a conversation. For me, I held myself back for so long because I am pretty shy, especially too shy to just walk up to somebody, and I've definitely gotten over that over the last like 3 years, and I've met so many more people because I just walk up to them and introduce myself and ask them about them, and you'd be surprised how many people are open to having a conversation with you and are looking for friends in the city too. And when you say people who are not in the industry, that's a little bit harder because this is Los Angeles and pretty much everybody is in the entertainment industry. But I will tell you, there are a lot of people that are not, that are looking for friends too. There's people here doing all sorts of different things. But yes, you will meet tons of people in the entertainment industry. But what's wrong with people in the entertainment industry? A lot of people asked about how to get around the city, which I think is a great question. Is it better to do public transportation? What is it like to have a car here? What is traffic really like in Los Angeles? I personally do not take public transportation, but my friend Dallas has been taking it a lot recently, so I asked him about it. He takes the metro, and he gave me some pros and cons. Pros to the metro: saves you money on gas, first and foremost. Second would be that you don't have to sit in traffic on the freeway. And the third thing, which is awesome, is that it's better for the environment. Cons: it can be super crowded. Also, it can get a bit pricey if you have to transfer a lot, and also it can get kind of time consuming if you're doing a lot of transfers, because sometimes it's not just going from A to B, it's like going from like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, L, M, N, O, P type of situation. And lastly, you are around a lot of people in a small proximity, which means it is very easy to get sick. An interesting point is that it's actually cheaper per mile for gas to drive in your car than it is on the metro. So it's actually gas-wise cheaper to drive your own car. But obviously, there's monthly payments that you might have on your car, and also maintenance to keep up a car can be pretty expensive as well. So it really just depends on how you look at it. Driving a car in Los Angeles is something that I am very familiar with, that I do pretty frequently. I cross LA a lot because my boyfriend is living in Santa Monica on the west side, and I am living over here on the east side or the northeast side. And so I am sitting in traffic quite frequently, but I will say that I definitely learn and have learned where and when there is traffic and what to avoid. So time-wise, I know never to leave my house at like 8:30 or 9 in the morning, and to never leave and try to drive around 5 to 6. Once it hits 7:30, then I've got a good only 30 minutes to get across town. If I go at the really busy times, then it's gonna take me like an hour and 20 minutes to get there. So I'll just wait it out and make sure that I kind of schedule things to avoid traffic, and you get really used to it living in the city. You start to learn really quickly when and when not to drive, and also leaving early for something is good to do. When I first moved out here, I was late for everything when I was young. I was always like looking for parking, sitting in traffic. I had to text my boss all the time and say I'm running behind because of traffic, and they're just like, this is Los Angeles, you should leave earlier, which is something that you learn really quickly. I like being early for things and knowing that I don't have to rush, because when you're rushed in a car, it's not fun. You don't want to be doing that. So planning out your trip and knowing you have ample time is a good thing, because let's say you get there 10 minutes early, then you can just sit in your car and go on your phone and check Instagram if you want before you go in, which is never a bad thing. You gotta get that Insta fix in, and that is a perfect time to do it. A lot of you guys asked me, how do I afford living in LA? And as most of you guys do know, I feel like there are some people that don't know, but this is what I do for a living. You are looking at it right now in this little box. I make videos on the internet, and sometimes I get to work with brands that are sponsors, and we do a collaboration together, and then I make money from that and on different deals. And we also make money per views on YouTube, but it's not that much money. So I will say to you right now that it's not easy. This city is expensive and it's hard to make it. Every year that I'm still living here, I'm like, wow, I'm still doing this. You find a spot that is within your price range and you just figure out how to make it happen. It's always good to go into it with some money saved. And if you have to pick up another job, it really just depends on how determined you are and how much you want to live in that city and whether it's worth it or not to you. But yeah, Los Angeles is expensive. It's not cheap by any means, and so I will not say that. But if you want to be here, you'll make it happen. All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure to comment below and let me know any other questions that you guys have that you want me to answer in my other upcoming videos regarding moving to Los Angeles. Your comments are so great and they're so very much appreciated, and they really help me figure out exactly what you guys want to know. So I'll see you guys very soon in a new video. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day. And if any of you guys are coming to Los Angeles, let me know and tag me in your pictures and stuff so I can see what you're doing and what you're up to. And yeah. Also, if you guys have any favorite spots in LA that I don't know about, please put them in the comments below because I'm very intrigued to know where everybody loves to go in the city if you are living here already. So yeah, please let me know. See you guys soon. Bye.